In recent years, Netflix has spent tens of billions of dollars on its own content to build up an independent library for its 160 million subscribers, in anticipation that media groups would eventually become rivals. The time has come, and in 6 months, Disney, Apple, AT&T, and Comcast are launching new streaming services. The goal is to attract 150 million subscribers and become the third man standing with Netflix and Amazon. Disney CEO Bob Iger is convinced that the company has the numbers, finance, and consumer trust to overtake Netflix as the king of streaming. And today, you'll learn the reasons behind this. So what exactly is on the line? Well, according to polls, Americans are ready to spend $44 a month for streaming services. This is an increase of $14 compared to the current spend, which shows streaming's potential to expand. Also, viewers are ready for a swap, with nearly a third of Netflix subscribers stating they could change for a new platform. This seems even more likely and rises to 44% among families with children, to which Disney has a special appeal, and 43% for men between 18 and 34, due to Disney's ownership of Hulu, Marvel, and Star Wars. The streaming business is now characterized by a true spending era, with platforms from all angles battling to provide the most tempting offers to viewers. Streaming services are expected to eat into the market for traditional TV customers, who switch from or supplement their existing deals. Interestingly, Morgan Stanley estimates that in 5 years, Americans could pay for 305 million subscriptions to streaming services, rising from around 180 million today. But what are the reasons behind this focus on spending? Some say it may be traced back to 2013, when Netflix paid a premium to snatch political drama House of Cards from HBO. This created a situation where outbidding competitors became essential to owning the best series and attracting the most customers. Now we're seeing studios replicating this strategy, and Netflix usually ends losing. Take this year as an example. Warner Media bought the streaming rights to Friends, while NBC Universal secured those to The Office. These bids removed 2 of Netflix's most watched shows from its platform in 2020 and 2021. Also, Netflix is burning $3 billion a year and would need to raise prices by 15% to break even. Analysts at Wells Fargo noted that for every dollar consumers spend on a monthly Netflix account, they receive almost $1 billion of content. Disney and HBO Max are not far behind, with plans to each spend around $11 billion in 2019 as they commission new series, while Apple has spent over $250 million for 2 seasons of The Morning Show and committed more than $6 billion to its streaming. To understand how much money this actually is, it equates to about $12 million per hourly episode, which is higher than the $8 to $10 million for HBO's Game of Thrones. The result of this spending focus is obviously positive for viewers, who will receive a much broader range of content than ever before. Last year there were 496 scripted TV shows just in the US. This was more than double the 216 series released in 2010. Also, if we take the past 8 years, the number of shows grew by 129%, and there are estimated to be almost 800 new scripted TV series in production by the main international streaming services such as Netflix, Disney, Amazon, and Apple, most of which will land over the next 12 months. But the streaming war is also fought on prices, and while managing increased spending, platforms are battling to provide the most competitive offer to lure in new viewers. Disney relies on a relatively cheap price, $6.99 a month, which undercuts Netflix plans, which come between $8.99 and $15.99, the most popular costing $12.99. Apple asks for even less, $4.99, but its offering is more limited than those of its competitors. While interestingly, NBC Universal's Peacock may even be free for all with inclusion of ads to fund it. HBO instead plans a different strategy, which focuses on the quality of its productions to justify a higher price of nearly $15 per month. These deals are great news for consumers, but questionable financial strategies for publicly traded companies. Some analysts have referred to this as a multi-billion-dollar car crash. But aside from all of this, what is it that makes Disney the key competitor to Netflix? Well, on the day of its launch, Disney Plus attracted 10 million customers, and its share price rose more than 7%. Disney has an exclusive library of content, ranging from Marvel and Pixar, which justifies its entrance as the third superpower in streaming, beside Netflix and Amazon. The service is currently offered in the US, Canada, and the Netherlands, but will roll out to Australia and New Zealand this week, and to the UK on the 31st of March as part of its Western European launch. Asia and Latin America will then follow to conclude in 2021. Disney's vast catalogue makes it the most credible challenger to Netflix. Not only can it rely on its family vibe to help it sell to buyers with kids, but its other content taps into fan culture. The Mandalorian, Disney's series, is set in the Star Wars universe, and characters from the Marvel superhero franchise will appear in TV shows. It also has an extremely competitive price offering. At $6.99 per month, the service is cheaper than Netflix. Also, customers of Verizon's unlimited phone plans can get it for free, and that covers about 17 million households. Regardless of all of this, overtaking Netflix will be expensive for Disney. It has already spent $71 billion buying much of 20th Century Fox for content. It has also spent a further $2.6 billion on majority control of tech company BAM Tech to improve its digital service. And it estimates it will lose $150 million in licensing money a year by pulling its programming from Netflix. These losses will reduce the company's profits over the next few years, but Disney thinks streaming will be profitable in 2024, by which time it aims to have 90 million subscribers to Disney+. Essentially, the current spending rate is unsustainable. Smaller ventures will be expected to give up and be bought by larger corporations who can sustain the losses to achieve a profit in the long run. Disney CEO was already able to relaunch Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm. This is his last bet to transform Disney even further and establish it even more as a leader in the world of entertainment. We will have to wait to see whether its prediction of profitability for 2024 will become truth. What can be said from now is that even if Netflix has an established position in streaming, it will start feeling the pressure from the increasing number of competitors, and its valuation may be hard to defend, with some analysts predicting it should be less than $200 a share, a big drop from its current $290 value. We will have to wait to see who will be crowned king of streaming, and Disney Plus does appear as a clear competitor to the Netflix empire. We hope you enjoyed this new video of our new TBU series. If you did, please leave a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel for more, and also comment down below to leave us your thoughts so we can have a discussion about this topic. For anything else, do let us know, and we'll see you next week with another video.